Reality is not fixed. It shifts and changes based on the meaning you give it. Many people believe life happens to them, that events are set in stone, and that outside forces shape their destiny. They don't realize it's the other way around. Life doesn't impose itself on you. You shape it from within. The world reflects your thoughts, beliefs, and emotions, mirroring what you hold deep inside. Your mind is the creator of your experience. The way you see things, the meanings you attach to events, and the stories you tell yourself determine how life unfolds. Every thought is more than just an idea. It's a force that influences what happens next. Whether you see a situation as a setback or an opportunity, whether you feel powerless or in control, it all comes from within. You are constantly interpreting life, deciding what matters, and steering your journey through the lens of your beliefs. This process never stops. Your mind is always working, always shaping your reality. Every conversation, every challenge, every moment, your thoughts give them meaning. If you believe you are limited, you will see barriers everywhere. If you believe you have power, you will find ways to move forward. Most people don't recognize this ability, but that doesn't mean it isn't working. Whether you are aware of it or not, your mind is building the world around you. The labels you place on experiences, the way you respond to struggles, and the thoughts you repeat all create your path. The question is, will you take control of this process or let it run on autopilot? The choice is always yours. Neville Goddard taught that the mind shapes reality based on what we feed it. The subconscious doesn't question what it receives, it simply accepts and reflects it back into the world. If you constantly focus on struggle, doubt, or limitation, your subconscious takes these as instructions, bringing them to life in your experiences. But when you understand this process, everything changes. Instead of reacting on autopilot, you can take charge. You can intentionally guide your mind by choosing thoughts that empower you. Think about the qualities you want to embody. If you desire confidence, ease, and success, then these must be the messages you send to your subconscious. When you repeatedly affirm, "I handle life effortlessly," solutions come easily to me. You are not just hoping, you are setting the foundation for your reality. Life doesn't just throw random experiences at you. What happens externally is a reflection of the beliefs you hold deep inside. If you tell yourself that a situation is too difficult, your mind will create confusion and struggle. But if you choose to believe that clarity and ease are possible, you will start to notice how situations unfold more smoothly. Reality follows the direction of your dominant thoughts. Most people are unaware of the constant stream of thoughts shaping their lives. Yet, whether noticed or not, these thoughts influence what happens next. Paying attention to what you focus on is the key to mastering your reality. Emmett Fox's 7-Day Mental Diet reminds us that stray thoughts don't hold power, only the ones we entertain do. The more you consciously choose empowering thoughts, the more life will align with them. Your inner world creates your outer world. The power has always been in your hands. At every moment, your mind is shaping how you experience life. It constantly creates meanings, and you have the power to either accept or change them. Imagine being in a conversation. You might sense tension and assume something is wrong, even when nothing has actually happened. If you accept that feeling, your body reacts. You might stumble over words, feel uneasy, and suddenly the conversation becomes awkward. But the moment you recognize this, you gain control. You can shift your focus and tell yourself, "This conversation is natural. We understand each other with ease." By changing the meaning, the energy shifts. Words flow, connection strengthens, and what could have been uncomfortable turns into a positive exchange. This applies to every part of life. A business owner struggling with challenges might see only obstacles, feeling stuck and overwhelmed. Meanwhile, someone else, facing the same situation, believes in clarity and ease, and as a result, solutions appear effortlessly. The difference isn't in the world itself, but in how each person perceives it. Your mindset shapes your reality. Each way of thinking comes with its own script. If you step into a state of confidence, you naturally express it. Your words are clear, your actions are decisive, and people respond with respect. But if you sink into doubt, it shows. Hesitation creeps into your speech. Uncertainty slows your decisions, and the world mirrors that back to you. The energy you bring affects everything. Walk into a room feeling calm, and others pick up on it. Enter with tension, and the atmosphere shifts. Most people go through life without realizing they're doing this. But once you see it, you can change it. You are always shaping reality, whether by choice or by habit. Energy is contagious. Walk into a tense room, and without realizing it, you might absorb that tension, reinforcing it with your own presence. But just as easily, you can shift the atmosphere. By holding the thought, "I bring ease wherever I go," you set a different tone. When you believe in your ability to influence a space positively, reality adjusts to match that certainty. The way you carry yourself affects everything around you. A person who trusts their leadership will naturally inspire others to follow. Someone deeply present in the moment creates a sense of stillness, where time seems to slow and conversations become more meaningful. This isn't about controlling others, it's about inner alignment. The world doesn't respond to force, it responds to clarity. When you are in sync with yourself, life flows effortlessly. This state of flow is where words, actions, and thoughts become one. Struggle disappears. In conversation, this means speaking freely, feeling deeply connected, and experiencing a natural rhythm where time moves differently. A discussion that seems brief might hold more depth than hours of scattered talk. The only things that block this natural state are fear, doubt, and hesitation. When the mind runs on autopilot, it introduces overthinking, self-judgment, and unnecessary resistance. But awareness changes everything. The moment you let go of the need to control every detail, life starts unfolding smoothly, as if the pieces were already arranged in your favor. William Walker Atkinson described this as the suggestive manner, a state where presence alone shapes reality. Mastery is not about forcing outcomes, it's about stepping into the right state of being. Once you do, life responds accordingly. True authority isn't something you force, it flows naturally from knowing who you are. When you move through life with inner certainty, everything seems to fall into place. Conversations unfold smoothly, opportunities appear at the right moment, and experiences align with your expectations. It's not that reality is controlling you, you are shaping reality with every thought and belief you hold. Your mind is a powerful tool. When you learn to guide it with intention, it starts influencing the world around you. The way you interpret situations, the meanings you attach to experiences, and the state of mind you choose, all act as blueprints for what unfolds in your life. Every moment gives you a choice. Will you see obstacles or opportunities? Will you focus on limits or possibilities? What determines your reality isn't the situation itself, but the perspective you take. As your awareness expands, you gain the ability to shape your experience with precision. Instead of reacting emotionally to everything, you begin to direct your thoughts consciously. You shift your perception, and as you do, life reorganizes itself to match your inner world. Mastery isn't about controlling circumstances, it's about moving in harmony with them. This happens through deliberate intention. The more you recognize your ability to shape reality, the more effortless life becomes. Struggle fades because you're no longer fighting against the flow. Instead, clarity emerges and reality adjusts, not through force, but through alignment with the deepest truths you hold inside. When you fully embrace this creative power, life no longer feels like a series of random events, it becomes a reflection of your own inner certainty.